So the numbers that we're seeing right now are over 1,000. We've counted them.
Yep. 1 sea lion, 2 sea lions, 3, 4, you get it. It's well more than a kilo of sea lions lounging around Pier 39 in San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf district. Now this, in and of itself, is not an unusual sight. As ranked by travelers on TripAdvisor, scoping out the sea lions at Pier 39 is one of the top things to do in San Francisco, right after Alcatraz, the Golden Gate Bridge, and observing traffic.
It is crazy. I've never seen that many sea lions in one place, and I heard about that place, and we came here a few minutes ago, and it's awesome to see them.
That's a visitor from Germany, a place where you're more likely to encounter a hedgehog made out of raw pork than 1,000 sea lions.
It's very loud, of course, but it's really nice to see all of them, and it's funny to watch them fight and and relax in the sun.
As noted by the Pier 39 website, California sea lions have been hanging around the place since an earthquake in 1989, and ultimately took over a dock that used to be filled with boats because the sea lions enjoyed the bay's ample amounts of herring and lack of natural predators. Now, the number of sea lions floating around Pier 39, which guests are discouraged to harass, good advice about anyone really, tends to fluctuate, with more than 100 of the things usually enjoying their perch beneath these birch-covered dock pilings. But as of early May, this is the largest quantity of sea lions they've counted at Pier 39 in 15 years, as observed here by the Pier's harbor master.
And this is unusual because, well, when they first came here, historically in the early 90s, we did have these kind of numbers. In fact, they got up to 1,700 sometimes. And but over the years, that's dwindled down to an average, I would say, of between 300 and 400 in the winter, and as the spring comes in, maybe up to 700. So you're looking at, almost double the numbers.
It's believed there's a good reason for the sheer quantity of these things right now. The key ingredient of an umami-heavy pizza slice or a well-crafted Caesar dressing.
And the reason they've arrived is there's a huge school of anchovy that was off the Farallon Islands that's in the bay right now. So it's all about the seafood. It's all about the food.
Sure, maybe it's all about the food right now, but it's also believed that this is something of a pit stop for a fishy snack, as these sea lions prepare for something a bit more amorous. They're getting ready to fight.
These animals, a lot of them are on their way down south at the moment. A big herd of them are on the way down south for the mating season.
Yeah. Perhaps one of those pilings is the graying tower alone on the sea that a seal once sang about. But like anyone making preparations for a fun night of romance, these sea lions are loading up on aphrodisiacs.
It's a very good way to put it is that they're fueling up for the mating season. And, it's spring, so they're ready to rock and roll down in the Channel Islands, and we're a nice little pit stop with some great seafood.
It's worth mentioning that these barges loaded up with hungry and horny sea lions by the dozen are built to hold a significant amount of weight. But having more than 1,000 of them on site is getting pretty close to leaving no room at the inn.
We actually build these here, and we have to use 3 times the density of flotation that we do on the normal docks. These are custom made to support these guys. We've never had one sink or capsize yet. I think we are close to our maximum, for sure.
Whether these things are battling over who pays for their seafood dinner or who gets the last remaining free space on the board like Jack and Rose themselves, tourists, like this woman from England, are still happy to observe these things do their things.
It's not like in a zoo. They're not trapped. They can be here if they want to be here, but it's just so cool to see them all here. And it's so interesting. They're so loud.
Maybe they're loud, maybe they're rubbing each other, or maybe they're just playing King of the Mountain. But no matter what they're up to, our harbor master observes this mass quantity of sea lions is indeed a positive thing.
The bay is very healthy right now. If it wasn't, we wouldn't see these kind of numbers for sure. So it's good news all around.
For more good news, or just weird news, like that viral pickle Dr. Pepper drink, or a look at why people are wearing adult diapers at MAGA rallies, subscribe to @TheNewsRefresh on YouTube for more stuff like this in your feed each and every day, with extra anchovies.